Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Here is Dylan. So today we are going to talk about some of the common mistakes that many therapists do online. So if you are a therapist, a psychologist or a coach and that you are feeling uncomfortable, confusing or even slightly wrong, then this video is for you. Not because you are bad in marketing, not because you are not made for visibility, but because most therapists are unknowingly repeating a few common mistakes online. And those mistakes don't look like mistakes. They are mistakes that often feel responsible, ethical, or even humble. But today I want to walk you through 7 of the most common mistakes that therapists do online, and more importantly, how to fix them without becoming someone you are not. So this is not about trends, this is not about hacks, not about dancing, exaggerating, or selling aggressively. It's just about building online visibility that feels calm and aligned with your values as well. So the first mistake is trying to be professional instead of being clear. So it is really a subtle and very common mistake that many therapists do. And therapists often try to sound professional online instead of being clear. They use abstract language, general phrases, concepts that sound correct but don't actually tell anyone what they help with, like supporting well-being, accompanying with people with anxiety problem, or accompanying people through challenges, offering a safe therapeutic space. So often words that are really generic. Again, they are not words that resonate with your potential clients. So all of this is really ethical and all of this is invincible. So to fix that, we need clarity, and clarity is not reduction. Clarity is really respect. You don't need to oversimplify psychology, and you just need to translate it. You just need to use words that will resonate with your potential clients. And to do that, you must, of course, know who are your potential clients. It's again the importance of having a niche. So, clean on gauge doesn't make you less professional, it makes you understandable and trustable as well. Because when people will look at your website, your directory profile, they will read what you wrote on your websites, and they will feel recognized, and therefore they will feel safe, and they will be more eager to join you. So the second mistake is talking to everyone because you don't want to exclude anyone. So that's also a huge common error that a lot of therapists and coaches do. And they are avoiding specificity because they don't want to exclude anyone. So if I speak to everyone, no one feels rejected. But online, this does the opposite. So when your message is for everyone, then no one really recognizes the the words, because when they will read those basic words, they won't feel recognized, and they will tell themselves, oh yeah, again it's another therapist, like there are so many in my city or my village. So that's also a big problem. So specificity again is not rejection, it's really orientation. So to fix that, you have to speak to one clear situation at a time, one clear type of client, one type of struggle, one moment in someone's life. So the people who are not concerned will simply scroll past, and that's it. And the people who are concerned will finally see, will feel sorry, will finally feel seen, because I don't know if you are talking about some of the struggles that I don't know, single men are experiencing. When they will see the words you are using, your website, your offer, they will feel recognized and they will feel safe to move forward with you. So really important again to be more specific, and not to, because when you want to help everyone, in the end you help no one. So the third mistake is teaching too much without creating direction. So This one really surprises many therapists because they give a lot of value online, education, psychoeducation, values, explanations, but everything is fragmented. There is no direction. So there is no path, no sense of what comes next or what comes next, what is the next step. So the audience learns and are watching everything you do, but nothing moves. So to fix that, you need value, you need to create orientation when you are giving value, because value without orientation just creates stagnation. So when you are making content, your content should gently guide people towards the next step. So there is no urgency, no pressure, but just direction. So if you are making a lot of, I don't know, a lot of social media posts or reels on Instagram, for example, well, in your the description of your reels or during the video, well, you can tell at the end, if you want to know more, then you can book a call, a free call, to know more about what I am offering, or you can book a call to discover if we can work together. So you just need to, and we call that in general the CTA, the click to action. You need to guide people. You don't need to be tricky, to be salesy. Just make things, but give an orientation. Because a lot of people are doing a lot of things, but behind all of those things, there is no strategy. Well, you need one, because you can work a lot and a lot. If there are no strategies and no steps that come after steps, then there will be nothing. So online content is not therapy, but it's orientation toward therapy. So the fourth mistake is hiding behind credentials instead of building trust. Again, a very common mistake. So degrees matter and training matters, ethics matter as well. But online credentials alone don't create trust, for sure. People trust clarity, people trust consistency and emotional safety. So they trust when they understand how you think, how you approach the problems, and how you position yourself as the bridge between their current situation and their desired situation. And that and they trust you when also when they understand that what it feels like to work with you, and that's also very important. So to fix that, let your framework speak louder than your CV. So show how you think, what you are doing on your website, on your social media, in a calm way, professionally, ethically, and that is what builds confidence. So the fifth mistake is posting randomly without a system. So this mistake joins what I said earlier, because many therapists post when they feel inspired, when they have time, or when they feel confident about themselves. So this creates inconsistency and emotional pressure as well, because online visibility should not depend on your mood. So to fix that, you have to replace your motivation with structure, with a system. So a simple system might be like that: one long form piece per week, a few short reflections derived from it, or one clear entry point. And to have a system, you can make what we call in general a COP, a standard operation, standard operating procedure. Sorry. So a SOP is just one page or just a few, but you must be concise, and you are writing down every step you must do to achieve, for example, your content marketing strategy. So you need systems. You need to write, like on a sheet of paper, everything you have to do. For example, for someone to book a call. So you need to write each steps and what is required for each steps. And you have to understand that if you, for example, if you give this SOP to someone else, well, that person should produce the same results as you if the SOP is well done. So I think you see what I am saying. So these systems create calm and calm creates consistency. So the sixth mistake is avoiding a clear call to action because it feels salesy. So again, a big one. So many therapists avoid click to actions because they don't want to pressure people, to pressure people, to to get them to do something, to tell them to do something. So they end content with hope this helps or something like that. But help without orientation, again, without telling people the next step, well, it's just confusion. So to fix that, you need a click to action. But a click to action is not manipulation, it's just guidance. You are guiding someone to the next step. So for example, here is where you can go next if this resonated, or if you like this video, or if you feel recognized with my Insta reel, for example, then you can book a free call, and we can talk together to see if we can talk together, yes, if to see if we can work together, and have an adventure together. So there are many examples, but you need to guide people, to show what is the next step. And again, content marketing. So content marketing is, for example, if you are posting videos on YouTube or Reels on Instagram, it's a powerful long-term strategy. But if you are posting anything, but you don't have any strategies behind, then all the work you are doing will be for nothing. You really need to show what is the next step. It's really important. So the seventh and last mistake for this video is expecting results too fast. And that's really also a common mistake among therapists, but among a lot of people in general, and even myself. So therapists and most people often underestimate how long trust takes online. So they post for a few weeks, a few months, see little response or none, and conclude, yeah, this doesn't work for me, this is bullshit, it's worthless. But online visibility is cumulative, so people watch silently, they observe consistency, they wait to feel safe. So to fix that, well, stop measuring success by likes, by followers. Measure it by alignment and consistency. So the right people are often the quiet ones. So again, content marketing is really a great strategy to build trust, to build safe, but it's a long-term one. Content marketing is not a marketing strategy to attract people. Well, in the end, in the long run, when there's a lot of people who are watching website, your directory, your social media accounts, then when they will see all the stuff you are doing, they will tell themselves, oh yeah, that person really knows what he or she is saying or doing. But it's really not a strategy to attract people in the short run. So it's really important to expect results not in the short run, but really to be patient. So if you feel, or if you recognize yourself in one or several of these mistakes, well, that's a good sign, because it doesn't mean that you are bad at this, but it means you were never taught how to build visibility online that respects your values, your nervous system, and your potential clients. So that's exactly why I created Therapist Café, a free community group on the school platform. So it's free for therapists, for coaches who want to grow their practice, to meet other therapists, and to talk about many topics without pressure, without hype, without burnout, and with and also the one of my very important uh, value is to respect ethics. So the Therapist Cafe and Therapist Go in general really includes the ethical aspect everywhere, because it's really important for me to be aligned with my values, with the ethics, and without burning out. Because if you are the best and the kindest therapist, but that you are burning out and that you don't have any time for yourself, and it's really a shame. So it's why I created Therapist Cafe and Therapist Grow. So if you want to join, then you can click on the You can click on the YouTube description and you can join the Therapist Café group. So I hope that you like this video and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.